One of the things that it really made me think about is how religion can be a really important part of someone's identity and a really important part of a student's identity. Because I've always thought about bringing identity and discussions about identity into the classroom, but I didn't necessarily think about religion as that much of an important part of a student's identity. Because of Tanenbaum's training, I felt more comfortable, bringing religion up in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Before you might just leave it aside because it's so delicate.
Yeah, but I think it's a really important thing to talk about. So. I also remember learning, I think it's a lesson that Tanenbaum has, and I remember discussing with Mark, it's about addressing respect in the classroom within the first few weeks of your class and establishing sort of the class norms and things like that. And it's a lesson that addresses specifically, has students think about and do activities around what respect looks like, feels like, things like that. And that's something that I have referenced repeatedly in my graduate courses and that I plan to do.
What surprised you about that?
Respect is a term that we, and when I say we, I mean teachers and students, throw around all the time. And I think that it's rare to actually sit down and think about it and what we actually mean when we're saying respect, especially in thinking about different cultures, right? Because respect can look like something different to people who are in different cultures. Well, I mean, I've always been really interested in multicultural education, and I'm someone who's always been interested in culture and learning about culture, and specifically learning about my students' cultures, be it, if they come from different countries or like the culture of their neighborhood or something like that. So learning about, I think, also the history of multicultural education was really useful for me as an educator. I mean, I remember when I took the course and spending time at Tanenbaum learning about how Tanenbaum does diversity training for teaching staff. And I still have in the back of my mind of, potentially if I'm in a school where I feel like it could be beneficial, calling up Tanenbaum and seeing if they could come and do a professional development of teachers around diversity.